Hi guys, welcome to the new video. In this video, we will be discussing about plan, budget and forecast. So remember, these three terms are used very interchangeably in industry. However, there are certain differences that you should all know. Plan is more strategic in nature. It has a time frame normally ranging from 3 to 5 years, while budget is more short term, tactical and financial in nature. I have personally seen companies preparing budget not for more than 1 year. Okay, so budget is normally prepared for 1 year, while plan is prepared for longer duration. What is a forecast? Forecast is the most updated reflection of the future. In a way, it bridges the gap between the plan and the budget. I have written one example, and trust me, it's very interesting analogy. And if you kind of stay with me till the end of the video, I can guarantee that you will never forget the difference between three things. Okay, so ignore about how I have arrived at these kind of figures. This is a very hypothetical example, but try to understand the reasonings. Okay, so how a plan is normally prepared. So I have assumed 5 years here. 5 years. I am currently, in the year 2022. I am towards the end of that year. I am currently sitting in December. Okay, I am in December 2022, and I am preparing plan for next 5 years. That is 2023, 24, 25, 26, 27. So I have a fair estimate of my market size, the industry which I belong. So what would be the estimated market size of my industry in next 5 years? Okay. So I'm expecting 1,000 million in 23, and it will go up till 16,000 millions in 2027. Okay. So this is the estimated market size and the estimated market share that I think my company would be able to capture in these 5 years. I have taken that assumption and used some percentages based on my past experience. So currently I feel in 2023 I will be able to capture 20%, and in 2027 I will be able to reach 30%. So this is my plan numbers. Okay, so this is what I'm telling, how a plan is normally created. So my plan, my company's plan is that by 2027 I will be able to achieve a revenue of 4800 millions. Okay, and that is how I have really created a plan. It is more strategic in nature, that this is my vision. In 5 years I should at least reach there. Okay, talking about budget, as I've explained, it's prepared for a single year. It's more short term and it's more financial in nature. So let me show you the breakdown on how I feel that we will be able to achieve a revenue of 200 million. Okay, and remember one thing, if I kind of start my journey from 1st January 2023, okay, so budget and plan has a period from 1st January 2023 onwards. Okay, so on day one, my plan is equal to my budget. Okay, but budget is more granular, okay, for that particular year. So you can see the breakdown in different months, how much revenue is expected in each month. So I have taken, inputted the numbers based on my company's, past actual historical data on how I feel the revenue of 200, the planned revenue of 200 as on 1st of January, how I will be able to achieve that in my next 12 months. Okay, so you can see this is my budget projection for coming year, and you can see that in months. Okay, so I hope budget is now clear. Now talking about forecast. Okay, and there is a reason why I have highlighted this, in green. So what forecast is, as I've explained you, it is more updated, more actual. Okay, so let us now assume we are now in 1st April 2023. Okay, my first 3 months have closed. My January, February, March have closed. Okay, and if I kind of delete this, ignore this, so this is my actual revenue that I have realized in 3 months. Okay, so this is my actual revenue that I have realized in generated in first 3 months. If you compare my forecast with budget, you can see a significant variance. So for what I have initially projected and what are my actuals. So if I have to prepare a forecast and a more updated reflection of the reality, I cannot take numbers, that are there in the budget as is, because it does not make sense. If I look at my current trend, I don't think I will be able to hit a revenue of 20 unless my revenue team is optimistic or they see a turnaround. Okay. So based on strictly on data and the current trend, I feel that, I can hit a revenue of 10 in upcoming months. Okay. So if I do that, you can see this is more updated, more reflection of the reality based on my first three actual months. And this is how a forecast is prepared. Forecast cycles really depends. It can be quarterly, it can be monthly, it can be half yearly, depending upon industry to industry. But now you can see, I when I started in January 2023, I planned a revenue of 200. Okay, and this was my budgeted. Okay, in this month I will earn this revenue. But when I talk about forecast is more updated. However, I have planned 200, but I will only realize 115. This is my best estimate. And this can even change. For example, now, if we are in this month, right? If we are now sitting in 1st of August, right? And there is a turnaround, the actual revenue has changed. Okay, actual revenue has changed. If I see, these months have changed, what I have forecasted. So now for my remaining months, right, I can do a forecast, right? I think now I am at that position, I can comfortably cross a revenue of 15 million. So if I kind of do a 15 forecast here for my 4 months, now you can see my updated revenue becomes 160. So this is one of the interesting thing that I wanted to show you in this video, how to really understand the differences between these three terms. Okay, so budget is more longer, 1 year kind of a projection. Forecast is more updated, while plan is prepared for 3 to 5 years, more strategic in nature. So I hope you must have liked the video and you must have enjoyed it. Thanks. See you in our next video.